and a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Welcome, everyone. It's time for NBA action, coming to you live on this Saturday night. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Miami Heat here in Miami. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Gary Trent.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Rollins is out there with Prince, and it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot. And for the Heat, they've got Adebayo. Alec Burks is out there with Hero. And it's Ware in at the center, locking down the middle. Well, Greg, this matchup features two teams that want to slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
Clark, what in the world is left for Giannis to accomplish at this point?
You know, Kevin, I don't know, quite honestly. I mean, perhaps more championships or MVPs. He's really done it all. Maybe a scoring title. But whatever he does from this point on, it's only going to add to what's been a Hall of Fame career.
And the first one drops. And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. Greg, that's some big dough.
Is it ever? And remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Rollins against Hero. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Hero. The shot by Rollins, no good. Hero against Rollins. Ware dishes to Burks. Knocks it loose. Lopez with the steal. Kuzma passes to... Oh!
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. So here's Burks after the basket by Milwaukee. Ware passes to Hero. Giannis grabs the miss. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, Eric Spoelstra gave me a few minutes to catch up, and we talked about the problems that Giannis poses. He said, look, there's no easy way to defend Giannis. We have to be physical with him, keep him out of the paint as much as possible. But he acknowledged that even having multiple bodies on Giannis sometimes just isn't enough. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Rocket 2, Burks for 3. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Yeah, early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
And Antetokounmpo showing his versatility yet again. His dribble moves are virtually unguardable.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. If you put one of these guys on the stripe, boy, you better just chalk up the points. These are the top free throw shooters since the All-Star break. Fifth, Tyler Hero.
And one look at his numbers since the break, and you can see how comfortable he's been at the foul line.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Back to Adebayo. Pass to Burks. They need this one, and that's good for 2.
The first bucket for this offense, 1 of 4 to start the game.
Bucks leading by 4. Rollins the pass to Antetokounmpo. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And Antetokounmpo is just fearless. I mean, hit him, knock him around. Really doesn't faze him. Doesn't matter. I mean, this guy is determined to get the job done, and he does.
And Miami making a change here. Highsmith is checked in. Porter's checked in for Milwaukee.
One shot.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. So, Greg, it doesn't get much better than this, does it? Major playoff implications in this one tonight.
Both teams have a lot on the line in this contest. Seeding in the postseason can make or break a team's chances.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Lopez a screen. Here's Rollins. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Burks. The shot by Rollins no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, great job moving the rock by Hero. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player.
Porter finds Giannis. And the layup's good off the glass. Giannis has got 11 points.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Hero passes to Highsmith. High post try. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. 4-point game. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Here's Highsmith. Still scoreless. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bucks.
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
The first one falls. Both teams will make substitutions. Good on both. Milwaukee leading by 5. Now Smith. Kuzma outside. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Prince misses. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Larson. He has yet to score. Rozier looking around. Here's Adebayo. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Smith with a screen on Adebayo. Kuzma. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Bucks lead by 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
The Heat trail by 3. Clark, we know the Bucks are a veteran team that has now leveraged their assets to try to win now.
And the question is, Kevin, do they have enough? There's a point at which veteran becomes a nicer way or a euphemism for old, especially in today's NBA. That can be a problem for you.
We've got Rozier. Jaime Jaquez is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Highsmith in at the small forward position. So that's who Miami starts the second with. So it's Miami now after the basket by Milwaukee. Jaquez with the bucket.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Rozier against Porter. Trent outside. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Good D from Love. Here's Jaquez. Milwaukee with the rebound. Last time they met was in Milwaukee.
Yeah, and they picked up the win in their last game against this club, and really it was a parade to the free throw line.
Yeah, did a really good job of drawing foul after foul. Very physical and rugged in how they perform. And it paid off.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And with numbers like this, how about 87% on the year? He's been somebody they love having at the line.
And, guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
And Trent, no good on that one. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Now, here's Rozier. After the miss from Kyle Anderson, Rozier the pass to Anderson. Just 5 to shoot. Miami needs to get a shot off. Here's Highsmith. They get it back. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Anderson.
Anderson to the rescue. He was well positioned to get that rebound and find his own shot afterward.
Porter outside. Milwaukee, no good that time either. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. Here we are, 2 games left before the start of the playoffs. Let's take a look at the possible field. You look at the Bucks. Right now, the 6th best record in the conference, looking to hold on to playoff position and finish the regular season strong. And, of course, Miami, 3 spots below.
And seeing where the Bucks are, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
Now, here's Porter. His last outing, he had 8 points. They kick it out to Green. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Porter against Mitchell. Anderson with the screen for Mitchell. Buries it from 3-point range.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Porter. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Jackson kicks to Smith. Off target with his three. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They trail by 3. They host the 76ers after this game. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Ware's checked in. Bam Adebayo comes in for Jaime Jaquez. Alec Burks checked in for Wiggins. And it's Tyler Hero in for Davion Mitchell. That one drops. He ties it up.
Terry Rozier is a reliable and experienced player, so he knows how to lead his team.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Lopez. Pass to Rollins. Kuzma with it. Lopez inside. And Ware pulls it down.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the Bucks making a change here. Prince is checked in.
And you watch Adebayo, he really has everything you could ask for from that 4-5 position. Not a stretch big per se, and that's partly why he shoots such a high percentage.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
And they are third in opponent scoring. You know what that means. They're playing tough, inspired defense, challenging every possession.
And I did want to bring up their field goal percentage again, Greg. You can't have good shooting without good ball movements. And they've been terrific in that regard. Rollins against Hero. Lopez a screen. Can they get it? Not as good, and the Heat's lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Rollins.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Adebayo. Down it goes, his 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Lopez. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Here's Giannis. Comes up empty down low. Miami leading by 3. Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26. And a nice job from Lopez to catch and shoot in a fluid motion. And for a guy as big as he is, that's really impressive.
Back to Hero. 6 on the shot clock from 10 feet out. Rollins grabs the board.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Impressive work protecting the basket. He held his ground nicely on that one.
Here's Rollins. He's usually able to provide some lift to his team, averaging 6 points a game. Burks looking around. Pass to Adebayo. Hero against Rollins. Hero no good. Kuzma left side. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Heat. They're up by 1. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Joined by Doc Rivers. Coach, what did you think of the effort in the first half?
Well, the effort's fine, I guess. Defensively, we got to be better, so that's part of the effort. But they're just scoring too easy. They're throwing us around. They are so much more the physical team right now, so we got to pick up our physicality.
I'm sure that will be discussed thoroughly before the next half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Thanks for joining us. The story through the first half, the Miami Heat in a game so far that's been close.
Their bench has been strong. Guys coming in, accepting their roles, playing well in the minutes they're getting.
I'll take your word on this one, Kenny. You're the backup expert.
Okay, now we've got some time to take a look at the Eastern Conference standings as the postseason comes into view.
Looking at Miami, here in the closing week, they can qualify for the play-in tournament, trying to keep their playoff hopes alive.
The pressure is on, and the margin for error, slim. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through two quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the five for Doc Rivers. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Friends out there with Rollins. And it's Kuzma in at the three slot. Now, Hero. Back to Adebayo. It counts. And the foul. That's on Brook Lopez.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.